Great and not so great. Great and not so fucking great. Anything, refs, fans, it could have been a sign you saw that you thought was great. It could have been anything that you thought was not so great. Don't got to be a specific player. Don't got to be a specific play, a unit. It could be anything. I'm not going to go first this time. I'll make it hard on myself. And if y'all take the chalk, let's see if y'all leave me some chalk to take.
You want to go first, Ronnie? Because me, I always have a few cards. So I keep a couple spades for the end of the game.
So that leaves me out in the front. Then I'll go first. Got to stick with the obvious, I guess, since I'm the first one. I'll go with the first. So obviously, the great is the running game.
Okay.
The running game, I'm not going to say no specific players because we had a two-headed monster today, and both of them guys did phenomenal. They were hitting them gaps hard. And you know what I liked also is while I was watching the game, I saw Eric Bieniemy sitting on the bench with Monangai and Swift, both on each side with the iPad, looking at it like you were saying, Wes, coaching. They were coaching, and he's going in, and you could tell both of them runners, whether they were catching it, rushing it, whatever they were doing, they were cutting hard. They were hitting them holes hard. They were running hard. And, man, you got to just love the rushing game from the Chicago Bears today. So that's my great.
So to just to piggyback, or not piggyback, but just to add some more to the 6.5 yards per carry for DeAndre Swift and 6.2 yards per carry for Monangai. 24 was his long. 23 was DeAndre Swift long. 19 carries, 124 for Swift. You can see him at the bottom of the screen. Monangai 13 carries, 81 yards. We've been screaming
big plays,
man. We've been screaming for that kid,
and we ain't even get into the receptions that Swift had. I mean, it's 200 plus.
And they both had a touchdown too.
And they both had.
Swift just looks totally different these last few weeks. He is hitting them holes so hard. He is cutting hard. Man, he looks really good. He looks like the guy that we wanted him to be. And I'm glad we haven't pulled the trigger on a move yet because he might be our guy.
And it's not just like outside.
No, it's
in between the tackles too for him. He's a little dude. And I'm telling you, and Ben Johnson said it. I focus more on the run game. Than the pass game. So when we were struggling in the run game, it was rubbing him the wrong way. They went into that fucking bye week and they took it out. Okay, look, take this out. But what we were saying all training camp, fellas, they throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks, see what they do well. Because I don't know these players. These are players that came in when Flukes was here and Poles was here. I don't know. I played against them, but I don't really know them. So let me see what y'all could do. Call this, do this. They struggling. Everybody kept saying we were struggling. Offense was struggling in training camp. This and that and the third. And what we kept saying, they don't have a game plan. He just calling shit. Not game planning for Dennis Allen defense. They just calling shit to see what they do well.
Yeah.
The bye week came and it gave them an extra week. Take this out. Take that out. Take this out. Darnell Wright is good at this. Drew Dalman can actually reach block here. Braxton got to go entirely. And you know what I mean? The bye week helped them actually. Okay, but they planned it this way.
Yeah.
And that's why I love this coaching staff. But they planned it this way. And I don't mean to derail your point, but they planned it this way to get to the bye week. We ain't gonna pull. Well, they pulled Braxton a week before in mid game, but we gonna wait to the bye week and we gonna address it. Wes, I kept saying I didn't like that early bye.
I told you I did.
It was perfect.
It was.
And Ben Johnson used it perfect. That is a maniacal head coach, man. We needed one. We always needed one. My bad, Ronnie. That was.
You good? You good? That's all.
This Ron. Appreciate you jumping in, man.
So that was the great. Was my Russian? The Russian game was great. Am I doing my not so great now?
Sure.
Jump into it.
Not so great. I'm gonna be a little picky. The fucking special teams. He kicked a couple balls into the end zone, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I can't stand that shit. Fucking kick it in the landing zone, man. Don't give
an automatic 35.
35, man. He did it a couple times, and I was like, I know he's the guy we just signed or whatever, but you're still an NFL place kicker. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You practice it every week, whether you're playing or not. So, I mean, I just ticky-tack with that. Just the special teams harping on that shit, man. That's all.
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked by that one. I didn't see that one coming. But I've heard it though. Like that's the sick part. I ain't hear this. Obviously, the game just ended, but I heard it last week. We gotta remember Jake Moody got a bigger leg than Cairo. Cairo can't really.
We needed him. We needed him that one day when we couldn't get it out the back of the end zone.
We couldn't get it out the back of the end zone.
Right? Yeah, we
Moody,
did that day.
like you say, you an NFL kicker. You're not just an NFL kicker. I get on Tory Taylor for being picked in. This was a 3rd round pick. He was in the 3rd. Now he scores points. Tory Taylor don't score points. This man scores points. So but you're not just NFL kicker. You're a 3rd round kicker. You should be able to. Okay, y'all don't want me to kick it in the zone. Kick it in this big gap right here. Okay, bet I got you. I'll do it.
Right.
Ron said the Vikings lost. Yes. We hoping the Packers lose and then the Lions lose, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
That's it.
Cardinals playing good. It's 6-3 right now, going into halftime with a minute to go in the second. Cardinals ball. But anyway, what you was about to say, Ron? You was finna jump in?
No, I just said that we ain't in last no more. We ain't sitting at the bottom right now. I don't give a fuck what happens. We ain't at the bottom.
To be 4-2 and be last, that would have been sick. That's
last year. It was like that.
That's this division, though.
That's
this division. That's this division.
Yeah, we're the best division of football. Everybody's 500 or better, easily.
Everybody do have a winning record, but I want to look at just real quick, and then Wes, you could take it with your great. The Rams are 5-2, 49ers are 4-2, the Seahawks are 4-2, and then you got the Cardinals 2-4. That's a good division too.
Yes,
that's a good division too. I just want to say that real quick. But anyway, what's up, Wes? Talk to us.
Wes is great of the day. I'ma go ahead. I'ma give y'all a package deal. This is like a 2 for $1 special.
Oh yeah,
I'ma give
lucky people. We lucky.
This front 8, front 7. I'm talking about the defensive line, those linebackers, and the twin Rockets. As I text when I said the Twins back. The Twins back. 6 and 9 is back. They
together.
They back. And look at the difference with TJ back in there, with Brisker back in there, with Gordon back in there. You got Dom Robb coming out. I'm seeing his name flashing across the screen. Dom Robb getting out. You got Javon Dexter, fumble recovery. We got Montez Sweat doing. I wish I could have got a Dio tackle for loss, but I know he was in there too. I seen 55 in there getting double teamed, and he ain't really even did nothing all game, and that opens it up for the other guys. And you got. I said,
Dom Robb has been playing.
He been playing. That's what I said. You got him. You got TJ. You got. Because remember, I said like early on, we got to find like when those guys come back, because the people who was out there was the other people, like offensive line is like if you got somebody just stepping in, that chemistry and that. Now they know, now they trust in each other. Like I know Gordon's gonna get to the quarterback on this one, so I can focus on bringing pressure at this spot, that spot. And you just see, I mean, what they have 42. What the how many rushing yards they had total? I know.
Who? Them?
Yeah, 42 total rushing
yards. Go ahead,
yards.
keep going. I'll get your numbers for you.
I think it was 42 total rushing yards, something like that.
Yeah, it was very low. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
44
total rushing yards for the game. Total. Like I said, total. And then we had 220 plus on the opposite side of that. That right there, that's how you build off. That right there in itself will win games in the NFL.
You said the front 7. I don't want to, but you said that's what you giving your grade to.
My grade to.
Dude, the run defense was last in the league. Fuck the run offense. We weren't good there either. Mm-hmm. But our run defense was last in the league. We held Alvin Kamara 11 carries, 28 yards, 2.5 per carry. And it's not a one-off. It happened last week to the number 1 rushing team. Keep going.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point of like those guys they down in that. And then that's how you get people off the field. That's how you get the chance to get those 3 and outs. And like I said early on and before we was talking, like a lot of those the movement of the ball in that first half, the Saints got was on penalties, on stuff. We like, come on, man, let them play.
Yes.
Come on, let them play because they would have been out. They would have been out. They wouldn't have had time for those big plays if you would let them play football.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right there.
And I said this like my third week in a row. I'm calling all refs, all officials, send this all the way up to the top and tell them the Bears is going to give you a chance to throw flags. That we are. We're going to get you. You're going to be able to throw some flags.
Average 9 a game. I think we had.
You're going to get your
plus today.
You're going to get your TV time, Mr. Referee. You're going to get the people going to hear your voice. They're going to hear your voice.
I like that.
You're going to get your TV. Your kid's going to be able to see you, dog. It's going to be all right. You're going to get your shine. Don't just keep throwing. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was like the first 17 minutes of playing time, they had like 1 total yard of offense. And most of that movement that they had, I think it was like 5 penalties, and like 3 of them was like a roughing the passer, personal foul, the pass interference, and the other the one with Coastal Loveland. Mm-hmm. That's how they got down, and that's how they got in the scoring range. And that's when it's like I was saying, I felt like that's when they kind of like let up, like, because eventually they're gonna keep throwing flags at us, and you know what I mean, they're gonna get down the field anyway. Let's try to ease off, and the Saints took advantage of it 2, 3, 4 times, but that was it. According to this defense, they were on it. They was locked in, man, and I got to give it to them.
And speaking of flags, I think I texted you. I said, or maybe it may have been my brother. I'll be sending y'all. I'll be you and him. Yeah. When is we gonna get a PI?
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna get a PI? We have dogs. We got the guy. They giving PIs to no-namers. Like, people ain't even putting no work in, and y'all giving them bones. Can we get a PI?
Blanketing us on a lot of these passes, and like I said, they still need to catch them. But
tugging and shit, man.
Show the back.
Man, give us the play last week.
They call.
Yeah.
And this is why I was another reason I was upset that I couldn't do the Wednesday show. Because I had plays. You know, I'm picking the little 5 plays like I've been doing lately. One of them was the miss to Rome on the early first drive last week. Mm-hmm. The underthrow.
Yeah.
That was a PI. It was underthrown, just like they got Nashawn Wright in week 1 against the Vikings. It was underthrown, and Nashawn, underthrow. So you're gonna run into the wide receiver because the wide receiver coming back to try to, that was a play, a pass interference, and they did not call it. And I'm like, looking back when I was rewatching, I'm like, wow, this is a great play to talk about this Wednesday. And I had it, but
yeah.
But when we gonna get one? I don't think, like, not a holding, not an illegal contact. I need a fucking PI spot foul. Come on.
They don't, like I said, they don't want to do it to us because they know the momentum. They see the way this team built, and they, like I said, they want to see our downfall. They want Ben Johnson to be Aaron Glenn. They want Caleb to be Justin Fields. I'm gonna say it. Y'all want us to look like that. That's what y'all want us to look. Y'all want us to look like infants when we kind of like toddlers, pre-adolescents at this point. But we getting our big boy voice. We getting hair. We getting hair on our chin and a little.
We're on a potty train, man. We're on a potty train right now. We're growing up.
We growing up. You start looking, and you like. Yeah. Hold on, my son or my daughter, they might. You hit all them. You keep hitting free throws. Oh,
right. They getting that base and that a pop. Oh, dang. Right. Yeah, you went to sleep and woke up a man. That's what this happening with this team in the NFL.
Yeah, overnight.
Don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
They don't want it to happen. They don't want to give Chicago it again.
AC Adam right there with you, Chef Wes.
Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed. That's why I throw this in there real quick. You know how bad we were beating up? We were dominating on defense in the first half. Mm-hmm. And a couple of times they showed this Burger King commercial where the mummies roll up to the drive-thru or whatever. And I was like, they were all bandaged up and everything. And I was like, is that the Saints offense at the Burger King drive-thru?
I don't think I saw that one.
No, you didn't see that? That's the first thing I thought was like, oh, there goes the Saints getting something to eat. They fucked up.
Yeah.
Austin is the worst QB in the NFL. Like, I don't. Yeah. That's fine. I don't get into that type of stuff because it's all, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying circumstance. Look at Baker Mayfield. Look at Sam Darnold. Like, got to shake and bake and get into a good situation. Anyway, so I just want to recap. Look. Go ahead.
Oh no, you want to recap my great that front.
Yeah, I was gonna recap. So let me just recap real quick. So we went. Your great was.
I was it the Russian game.
Mine was.
Go ahead.
Ronnie's was the Russian game.
Yeah, Ronnie, you went Russian game. Then you went special teams. Great, not so great.
Right.
Wes, you went for a great. What was it?
My grade is the front 7, front 8. I don't know how you want to add them in there.
And then not so great.
I could say my not so great is Devin Duvernay.
Oh my God. Okay, if we
Devin
didn't get to your
Duvernay.
Not so great yet. Okay,
No,
hold on.
Okay.
Devin. I thought we got to your. Okay.
Devin
Oh,
Duvernay. Devin Duvernay. That I'm gonna keep saying it because I don't know if he in the NFL. Hey, Devin Duvernay, you have to do something.
I think we were talking about him last week too.
Like, you gotta do something.
First of all, he looks a little heavy. He looks heavy. He can't cut. He has no wiggle.
He can't.
He do not got wiggle.
I wouldn't know.
He is not agile at all.
He goes straight and he'll run right into you if he's not running out of bounds.
Yeah, it's like what are you trying? You're not gonna try. You don't see all this. You don't see Calvin got taking contact trying to spin. You don't see Caleb doing pivot move, swing like he on a post in the NBA. He tried to do a sky hook to get out away from sacks. You got, you got all these other players on the team like giving a DJ. You seen DJ trying to get. You see Rome jumping up, extending, get blown up. You see all these players, and you like. Okay.
Look at his contract because I think we giving him $3 million. Let me look at his contract. Keep going.
Give it to me. I can catch the ball and just run out of bounds.
Devin to ever suit up in a Bears uniform.
Golly, like some effort, like some cut back. Like, God, I don't want you to go backwards, but I feel like even on the initial start of his when he catch the ball and he take off, it doesn't look like he's trying to run.
There's no burst.
Yeah, it's like no burst, no speed.
It never seems like he gets through there to make a move. It never happens.
Like God, the day you don't cut, it's just like, man, it's like because I can go from the last 6 games, 7 weeks that we don't play. I can be like, this was what was good for Kokum at this game. This was good for Love in this game. This game, I can Dio had this good game. Then we see Dom Rob. These 2 weeks right here was his best 2 weeks. Devin Duvernay, it's like you didn't muff the ball. You secure the ball every single time. I give you that. But
no,
that my whole thing is like, but that is your job. Is to and your job is to actually go and get some more yards. Because without turnovers, our field position would be trash all year.
Horrible, absolutely horrible. Because he can't. He said he's better than that. 12 is just on the downside of. Downside. It is what it is.
Don't do that here.
If you're on the downside.